Hello, I am Honey Ruiz. In another video I had spoken to you of the Pentahedral method. If in case you have not seen them, look right here. I told you that the program that the RecMin software is developed by Dr. Cesar Castañón Fernandez and is from free license has a unique algorithm that does not have other software. It's about Pentahedral method, where it suppresses the blocks and that works with other figures which are the pentahedrans. For example, here once a few holes that they have cut a mineral structure. Type layer or mantle type. I will activate now the figures of the new method. The pentahedrans, if you notice, these are the pentahedrans, which is a modeling, much more precise, more defined. That faithfully represents the structure of the mineralized layer, what you would not do with blocks, okay? But many have asked, what would happen if that mineral structure had a considerable or power width and suddenly the way of structure does not go or does not give for a underground exploitation, but that would be an open pit operation for be close to the surface. Well, in front of that, Dr. Cesar Castañón added a new algorithm to RecMin, and certainly the algorithms in RecMin are free to use. Then the option to convert was added, the pentahedrans to blocks. As you will see here, for that I will close this. The pros to be able to look at it well. Okay. I will also close the surface topographic and I will activate the model of blocks, is to say these pentahedrans. Convert them to blocks, okay. So here you have okay. And as if you can evaluate these blocks later, with the floating cone or other algorithm Hallerschen Grossman, or the one you know, and look at what the program does. Pass the pentahedran information applying a mathematical formula and take them to blocks. Obviously logically when you take them to blocks is the OR law of the structure is going to dilute and neither will keep a faithful form of the morphology of the layer, right? For example, here you are watching or here look the difference between the figure of blocks versus pentahedrans. Here blocks but bolts. Turn off or activate transparency, just the blocks so you can see more or less the structure of the pentahedrans. Okay. There are the pentahedrans, and you can see the blocks. With the blocks obviously the power increases because you're going to have to consider rock box and dilution and the law will decrease. Then I wanted to tell you that in RecMin you can do that. There is the image. Here you have a profile of the layer of the pentahedrans of the figures. Geometric, look like the pentahedran layer maintains the real power of the mineral, while the blocks do not. Well, there you have this alternative. So how can you pass the pentahedran information to a block model so that later you can export it to another mining software that exists, commercial software that still they have this algorithm and can quantify the estimate or results of this mineral structure of the estimate by Pentahedral. Okay, remember that if you want to find out more about RecMin, you can access the page www.recmin.com. There you have a free mini course where you can register, is in Spanish, English and Portuguese, and you can learn many things. Remember that RecMin, it's free license, you can download and install right now too. I can use it there in the mine consultancies, in the university, etc. Any concern or query maybe you can do to my mail. Here I am leaving my mail so you can write me. Okay? Flee a hug and see you in a next video.